We know this past year has been tough. Not just for us, but for all who were involved in Celia's ER team last Christmas. We want to say thank you to each and every one of you for all your efforts to save our sweet girl. We want you to know that we hold absolutely nothing against any one of you for the unfortunate outcome. We were there, and we saw you doing everything you possibly could. We know she was just too sick. We acknowledge you guys for the amazing doctors and nurses that you are. Thank you again from the bottom of our hearts. My name's Melissa. My husband Mike and I lost our daughter Celia at 22 days old on Christmas Day of 2019. It started in the middle of the night. She's just woke up fussy. It was around 5 a.m. that Mike had came downstairs and checked on us. I told him it was fine to go back up to bed and all was good. And then he came down at around 7 with my son because it was Christmas morning. I said, she kind of feels a little bit warm, so we should check her temperature. And that's when we noticed she had a fever. So I called my dad and asked if somebody would be able to come over and watch Bradley while we took Celia into the hospital. As soon as we got there, they took us right in because she was under 3 months. I'd say 5 to 10 minutes, we were already seeing Dr. Bayfield. It was probably about 10 minutes later that she started to lose the oxygen levels. She turned blue, and as soon as that happened, the room flooded with doctors and nurses. Your mind immediately goes to the worst, right? And I was hoping that I was wrong. I just wanted to bring her home. It just was a constant repetition of going with CPR, having her stable, getting her breathing under control again, and then she'd crash, and then it was that cycle kept going until Sick Kids got there. Once they got there, they took over for Midland and did the exact same thing. They were just keeping her breathing going manually, trying to keep her stable, and trying to stabilize her enough to transport her down. But that never happened. She did have an underlying genetic immunodeficiency. There was literally nothing they could have done differently that would have changed the outcome. We wanted to do something to honor Celia, so I decided the bake sale was the best way. I never thought it would take off the way that it did. The community support was amazing. From thinking it would be maybe 500 or 600 to go to the insane amount of 7,500. We did the donation on what would have been Celia's first birthday. We will forever be grateful for the care and compassion we received from the team at GBGH. It's nice to have a hospital close to home.